Hello, my name is Amy Sears, and over this semester, I was lucky enough to have an internship with Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is a trusted healthcare provider, an informed educator, and a passionate advocate. Planned Parenthood delivers vital reproductive health care, sex education, and information to millions of women, men, and young people worldwide. Over this semester, my internship with Planned Parenthood has taught me much about working in the professional field. I had many different assignments during my time working there, including writing volunteer newsletters, writing calling scripts, researching and creating trivia questions for the community happy hour, bringing creative insight to team projects, performing data entry for supporters, upcoming events, and volunteer activity, creating tutorials for crafting projects, interviewing and writing individual stories with Planned Parenthood, archiving representations of Planned Parenthood in local newspapers, and assisting in major events and leading volunteers. Through my projects, I have learned how important it is for a writer to be able to adapt to the voice of another. For me, I had to represent Planned Parenthood. The environment that surrounds Planned Parenthood is harsh, and there are many people that do not see the validity in an organization such as Planned Parenthood. This made for a charged and critical audience, which was very intimidating at first. But once I learned more and more about the organization, I was able to put forth their mission through my writing work and be a positive representation for the company. I worked a lot with other volunteers and supporters of Planned Parenthood during my time there. I helped create the concept of story collection for advocacy efforts. In order to create data-driven stories that uncover powerful and helpful insights about Planned Parenthood, I conducted one-on-one interviews with local community members. Since I was talking with people about sensitive subjects such as sex and abortion, I had to make the interviewee extremely comfortable, which is difficult to do over the phone. I became skilled at creating a comfortable environment to discuss these sensitive experiences, allowing me to bring these optimistic stories to life. It was a wonderful experience for me to talk with women who had turned to Planned Parenthood in their times of need. Another major assignment that I did was the writing and editing of the monthly volunteer newsletter. This newsletter would go out to the Fort Worth Planned Parenthood volunteers to inform them on upcoming events as well as opportunities to help out. I would write and draft these newsletters with information on what Planned Parenthood wants to focus on for the month, and then wait for my feedback from the supervisor. Once I received the edits and comments, I would complete the newsletter with the information for the events. An event I helped out with a lot was the community happy hours, which happened a couple times over the semester. My main job was to create the trivia for those that came to the happy hour events. I would have to conduct research on topics like Supreme Court or STDs, and then I would write up trivia questions, and then I would end up leading the trivia game at the happy hour event. Over the semester, my supervisor would ask me to complete some creative tasks. My favorite was the condom rose craft that I invented for Valentine's Day. I had to come up with some type of Valentine to hand out at tabling events during the month of February, and I was given a box of 500 condoms and asked to go to work. I ended up making condom roses, which I created a tutorial for. This tutorial was made so it could be simple and clear since it was used at many different Planned Parenthood centers in Texas. The biggest challenge in my internship was coming up with my own assignments. Since I was the first intern at Planned Parenthood of Greater Texas, I had to help in creating assignments that would be helpful to the organization, like the story collection idea. I handled this challenge the best I could by trying to help my coworkers through my writing abilities. Others in the office were grateful for my input, since I was more closely related to the younger audience. My advice I can give to others and my future self is to put yourself out there and to get your ideas heard. Being young and cultured is a strong asset, and many would love to help your help, especially organizations such as Planned Parenthood. Thank you, and I wish the best of luck to the future interns.